Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation. My name is Eddie Chinjaja, a security technology student here at Multimedia University, Malacca. Today, I will be presenting my case study on malware and intrusion detection. Under the guidance of Mr. Teo Chuan Chin, this presentation will explore the mechanisms of modern social engineering and propose advanced proactive solutions to counter them. Our agenda today is divided into three core sections. First, we will analyze the problem statement, looking at the accelerating trend of scam in Malaysia in early 2026. Second, I will introduce ScamShield Analyzer, a heuristic-based detection tool for SMS threats. And finally, we will explore proactive banking, where I will demonstrate how we can redesign reactive queue switch into proactive edge security. To understand the solution, we must first understand the scale of the problem. In the first 5 months of 2026, Malaysians suffer a staggering RM830 million in total scam loss. The largest contributor to this was investment scam at 361 million, closely followed by telecom scam at RM235 million, while the National Scam Response Center and SRC has improved its recovery rate to 49%. The financial bleed remains critical. The anatomy of a modern scam is a 4-step psychological and technical exploit. It begins with targeting, where attackers acquire active numbers from dark web data leaks. Next is lure and panic, where they deploy a fake SMS like an RM0 bank alert, specifically designed to bypass basic telecom filters and induce fear. This leads to the phishing phase, where a fake agent over the phone confirms the fraudulent activity to build false trust. And finally, the exploitation occurs. The victim is coerced into installing a fake APK, deploying a remote access Trojan (RAT) to exfiltrate OTPs. To counter this at the user level, we must advocate for 3 strategic countermeasures. First, embracing a zero-trust mindset by independently verifying issues through official bank numbers found on physical cards. Second, device hardening, which involves strictly disabling unknown source to restrict malicious APK installations. And third, utilizing the CCID's MMU portal for real-time verification of suspicious accounts and phone numbers. However, public education is not enough. This brings us to part 2 of my proposed solution, the ScamShield Analyzer. Instead of relying on static blacklists, this tool uses proactive features extraction. The engine parses lexical and behavioral heuristics. It specifically flags RM0, sender mask, isolates financial triggers like MYR and card ending, detects urgency language such as immediately, and uses rejects to extract and cross-reference embedded contact vectors. The true power of ScamShield lies in its back-end ensemble engine. To minimize false positive, it synthesizes predictions from 3 models. As we can see, random forest operates at 93% confidence, gradient boosting at 91%, and highly optimized XGBoost at 95%. When faced with our test payload, the models aggregate a binary score of 98%. Decisively flagging the threat as malicious. And now I want to demonstrate the ScamShield Analyzer, a proactive web prototype I developed to combat SMS phishing. So this is the homepage of the ScamShield Analyzer. Current mobile security relies on reactive blacklists. ScamShield changed this. When a user receives a decisive text like an RM0 bank alert, they paste it directly into our zero trust environment. So now I will paste the suspicious message. And then I can click for thread. Once triggered, the system doesn't just look for backlinks. A natural language processing (NLP) pipeline abstract behavioral heuristic, actively flagging sender must anomalize, financial triggers, and high-pressure urgency language. So here you can see the system is detected the message is malicious with the 88% of risk score. These features are evaluated by our Python backend using an advanced ensemble learning framework. By synthesizing predictions from random forest, gradient boosting, and XGBoost, the engine minimizes the false positive. Here, the aggregate risk score decisively flags the payload as malicious. By highlighting the exact threat markers, ScamShield intercepts the attack and educates the user before a critical error is made. So here you can see the ensemble model scoring. And here is the feature match. And last one is entity matrix. So this is all for the demonstration of the ScamShield analyzer. Now I will back to the slide. For part 3, I tackled the banking interface itself. Current banking queue switch are reactive. They rely on the victim realizing they have been scammed. My prototype shifts this to proactive offline edge security framework. It relies on two mechanisms. The first one is anti-RAT sandboxing, which use local OS registry queries to detect unauthorized screen sharing. And the second, behavioral biometrics, which monitor gyroscopic cadence to detect if a user is acting under duress while on a phone call. Let's look at the result of this architecture. During a phishing attack, the user attempts a transfer from their standard account dashboard. When they hit approve, our offline engine intervenes, detecting remote screen sharing and erratic biometrics. It triggers the dynamic trick gate. The standard approval is completely disabled locally to protect the funds. The user is then forced to either verify via a facial liveness scan, breaking the scammer's psychological hold, or immediately trigger the ultimate lockdown to terminate the session and freeze the account. Now I will demo the proactive banking prototype. So this is the homepage of the proactive banking prototype. Traditional banking apps are reactive. They wait for the user to report fraud. So my prototype introduced an offline guard mode that monitors the device environment in real time. So now I will click the transfer button. When the victim attempts a transfer under duress, the interface appears normal, but the backend is constantly performing local diagnostics. If the user clicks approve to authorize a transfer to an unknown payee, the proactive engine intercepts the request before it leaves the device. So this is the transfer review page, and here you can see the offline guard mode is currently active. So the user can either click the approve button or reject button. So now I will click the reject button. So now here you can see the transfer is cancelled and the user can click return to homepage. And now I will try the approve button. Instead of executing the transaction, the app initiates a local dynamic trick gate. It runs an offline diagnostic, querying the OS accessibility registry to detect screen sharing malware, and analyzing local gyroscopic cadence to detect if the user's physical movements indicate they are being coached over the phone. So now the transaction is hard locked. Standard approval is disabled to prevent the loss of funds. The user is now presented with two proactive choices, which is attempt a facial liveness scan to verify their physical presence or trigger the terminate session queue switch. So now I will click the verify via facial liveness scan button. So it prompts the user to scan the face. And then I go back. Now I click the terminate session and freeze account. So by clicking terminate, the app instantly secures the account, terminates the session, and mandates a physical branch visit to unlock the account. This shifts the power back to the user, effectively neutralizing the remote attacker's control. So this is all the demonstration of the proactive banking prototype. Now I will back to the slide. To conclude, scammer targets the human, not just the machine. The escalating threat of social engineering demands a fundamental shift in our security architecture. We can no longer rely on reactive tools that require the victims to recognize the attack. Instead, the future of digital defense lies in bridging comprehensive zero trust education with autonomous on-device security frameworks, ensuring the system proactively protects the user when human judgment is compromised. So this is all for my presentation. Thank you for your listen and thank you for your time.